We got ourselves Furious Bonds with speed on that team. Tai Jitsu joining in. That looks so good, that help! While you're naked, the rest of you set. We got ourselves AZ and Chicago in the back. Hopefully won't be getting to DC. Speed versus Hockey. Opener right after. Got himself all the dots on Speed. He's going to have to find a way to sprint in the Boomkin dot damage. I feel like that. I wish that was a little bit stronger. You know what I mean? Like a full rotten dot build for Boomkins. I wish it was a thing. Honestly, kind of like how Rogues can just bleed you out over time. Hockey does get at least some more damage over time. Full death mark is in. He's going to have to find a way to deal with this. Full root onto Speed does go for the vanish just so you can stay hyper aggressive. You're just staying in, hammering damage back to back into Hockey. Heart of the Wild is up. Disarm to follow. Got him some Phantom Knights. So you can still generate some calm points here and there. Smoke bomb to try to see if you create some space in order to get the hell out of dodge. And for Hockey, that's an opportunity to at least recover some health. For Speed, that's an opportunity to maybe build a comp point or two. Have himself a quick reset with a Garrote Bash, or rather Rake out for Hockey with a meld. So that's going to be a reset, Garrote, reset, Rake, stun, and a killer shot to follow. Might be the end to Hockey. Let's get a massive heal. Did have a renewal, but it could not use it. In the last seconds of the kidney shot, there's just no global left at all. Next up, is it going to be Conan? Is it going to be Divine? Temjin? I thought we were going to have Temjin go first. Apparently not. Jaleo on the team as well. Sap out onto Conan. And Speed is actually hurting a little bit. Boomkin, while not the worst matchup for Rogue, definitely your favorite to win that one, still left Speed hurting a little bit. Eyes picked up for Conan. Does pick it up. I was thinking for a second maybe he didn't. I feel like the eyes pick up is so inconsistent. Zerk Rage is available. Does he have a leap in order to catch up? If you got a leap charge, I don't know if you have it available. Leap charge to reconnect really quickly. Try to see if you can just horse around the corner. Does not quite connect. It might have to pick up a second set of eyes. And for Speed, this gives him an opportunity to at least go for first aid. Should be able to get himself a proper sap, and Conan actually does get it. And without a Zerker Rage, you can't break out of this. And Spear down on Speed. Does it actually connect? Second time Spear did not connect. I swear he drops the Spear on top of the Rogue, right? Chat. He 100% drops the Spear on top of the Rogue. I mean, the Rogue cloaks now, but he didn't have a cloak while the Spear was dropping. And I'm pretty sure even that is all physical damage, right? Or is it still coated like that Kyrian Spear, which used to be arcane damage? I'm pretty sure you could even cloak out of it, though. I'm pretty sure you could deny the damage, but you couldn't, like, break away from it. Am I wrong on that? I feel like Spear has been kind of wonky this week so far. Full dots are in Conan, unless you got a heal right now. Does get himself a bit of healing. Maybe a rallying cry. Just needs enough health in order to be able to live the damage. But it's just a lot of dot and rot pressure. Unless you can get a heal from Speed. Needs a heal immediately, though. Instant heal. As soon as he charges in, Rally's going to fall off at some point. So for Speed, that's going to give him an opportunity to really go in for the damage. Just needs enough dot damage and a quick and Venom takes it. That is rough. Not easy of a matchup at all. With Jaleo going to be immediate invis. Trying to see if he can find himself an angle versus Speed. Unless you just randomly AoE. Where he is at, yeah, he's just gonna have to get himself a proper reset. Better get yourself like a positional as a mage. I don't even know if you want to be out in the open as a mage. I'm kind of by a pillar. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, as a mage, I don't think it really matters. As long as you have a blink, like a proper blink to break out of stuns, you should be good. Garrote, Speed delaying the kidney until a little bit later. Actually, just going Garrote does juke out a breath out for Jaleo. Does lock him out on the frost. Might just go down already. Hold on, shields are available. Block instantly. That lockout on frost definitely put him in a bit of a weird spot. Still had burst available. And did use the ice, icy veins. But for Speed right now, this is at least an opportunity to build up some damage. Does not go for a kidney onto Jaleo. And it's almost like the mage, I think, is delaying using a blink here. Once you use a blink, knows that you just save it for a kidney. But if no kidney ever comes out, there goes the blink. And then goes a reversal. Does that still give you a blink charge back when you reverse blink? Or is that not a thing? Brett does not connect. Speed able to go for an ambush. Does go for a Garrote. As long as he doesn't need a kidney shot, Jaleo can go anywhere. Cheap shot does come out. Blink needs to come out right here, right now. Unless your Shimmer for some reason does go for a second block. I can't tell if this man is a blink mage or a Shimmer mage at all. I haven't seen him do the whole cast while Shimmer around the corner thing. So I'm assuming it's blink. I'm assuming it has to be blink, right? It's gotta be. But for Speed being able to delay that kidney shot until a little later does put Lee in a weird spot. Garrote, you can't respond. Into a full stun. Must be a Shimmer. It must be a Shimmer because Speed just Garrote back to back taking him out. Mage could not even do anything. Silence into a second silence into just dots, and then a cheap right after. And even if they do have a blink, you're still like dotted and rotted for a good bit. Divine Heals hit with a garrote. A little bit of dot damage. Sheep shot out of speed. Does go for the quick shot just to make sure Divine cannot go for a hard. Just an opportunity for speed to really commit some damage in here. Is going to be Shield of Evidence pop and doing a little bit of a hit. Blessing of Protection. King's Bane on Divine is actually going to rot him for a little bit. Hold on. You may need to look out for a bit of a self heal. Try to see if you can stay on top of speed as best as possible. But Divine's health is not doing that good. And if speed can load him up full of big dots right now, this could be really bad for Divine. If you get too low on health, 10%. 10%. Yeah, bubbles. He knew if he got to 10% with those bleeds, Speed would have had a full execute with bleeds. Bubble out, big burst. Speed does not have much to escape here. Shrink it out for Divine. Does not want to get let Speed out of his sight at all. But ends up using the bubble. Try to go for first aid, but the bleeds are still on him. And Fury, he wants to charge in. He wants to get in there. He wants to try to see if he can potentially bait someone at Divine. But at this point, all you got is lay in hands. And you better use it as soon as possible. Better use it. Wait, Speed is both teams? Is he? Oh, yeah, I guess it looks like there's a boom kit on Team Speed. It bugs out whenever somebody leaves. Yeah, it just, I guess, like, takes someone's name on the left-hand side. I think either it bugs out when they leave after they die or when they are dead. It looks like there's two speeds, doesn't it? Nah, it's just a Blizzard UI. I can't change it. I would adjust it to make it less confusing if I could. I literally can't control it, you guys. I can't do nothing. And it's going to be a Wake of Ashes, and it's going to be immediately by the Fury. But not Fury. Furry? Arms Warrior? I guess that could work, yeah? Furry Arms Warrior? That'll work. Versus Red? Yeah, versus Red, it's tough, man. They're really good right now. A lot of people are playing Red, and they're in a good spot, and they seem like pretty rough in 1v1s. I don't think that's changing anytime soon, dude. When Blizzard sees so many people playing one class, they're not gonna kneecap that class. Do you know how many of the customer base will be unsatisfied if we did that? Like, if they nerf a class that nobody plays, like, some people are gonna complain, but nobody's really gonna care. But if they nerf like a very popular choice, like what red plays are right now, you know how many people are just gonna throw a fit? It's gonna be bad. I don't think they can physically do anything about that. I don't think they can actually literally nerf red or touch it when there's so many people play a class. It's kind of like when you have a new expansion and you have a new class come out, you want to make that class look as good as possible so everybody plays it, right? Otherwise, like, what's the point of playing a new class? So I think it's kind of like that too. Like, we didn't get a new class, so they're just seeing who's playing a lot. And Red Pally has the numbers right now. Just the raw population sizes. Not like rating included, just in terms of raw numbers of players that we could see that play a class. Paladin seems to be the most popular. What is a spear? Okay, Spear does chain him. Okay, the Spear that time does chain Divine. I was thinking there was no chain attached, but it does get him and does give Fury just enough in order to land one more good hit in there. With Temjin rushing him as soon as possible. Slicey wins right after. Parry up for Fury. It is back up and available. Conduit can't really stop Selection Conduit damage, but you can't dampen it. Zuen is in play. And if you can get yourself enough damage right now while all the images in Zuen are active, you just try to see if you can find himself a little bit of line of sight just to survive. Needs a big Mortal Strike to connect here if at all possible, though. Hey, boss. What's up, my man? What's up, boss? Yes, I do, my guy. Hope you're doing good. Hey. I'm about to watch Fury. I think he's trying to see if he can set up for a big Mortal Strike if at all possible. But Temjin, he's in a situation where, we'll see, man. We'll see. He is a monk, so if he goes for a good Karma setup, Slice it was to try to get a go. Stun right after. Warbreaker to follow. One Mortal Strike. Needs the second one. Karma is out. Is that going to be a big Demolish? He's still demolished? He is still Colossus. He's still demolished. Disarm right after. But Temjin, he does have another set of images. I don't know if he can wait for 39 seconds until Zuen. And is it running 2 minutes Zuen? He may be. Fear? Demolish? Yeah. Just 2 strikes and demolish. Yeah, he had a pretty decent hit there either way. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves another one going. I think Team 2 is going to get a +1. So we'll try to see if we can get him +1 in here real quick.